been a while. No, stop it. Get away from me. Been holding me hostage for the past week. I've been reading this thing. If a human is to have sex with an animal, the animal must be killed along with the human. Well, I guess it's time to die. Oh boy, I have stories to tell from Sumer Campe. They're pretty saucy. So the first day it was pretty saucy because there was like a bus ride and it was all day, but I just slept the whole time, and then people put crap in my ears, and it was really fun when the people put the crap in my ears because that didn't wake me up for some reason. So then I got there and people were talking about how they put crap in my ears, and it was pretty fun. And then we got to lug our bags up the stairs, which was also pretty fun. And then I put my stuff up in this cabin, which didn't really feel like a cabin. It felt more like I don't know what it felt like. It just felt like a room with a bunch of bunk beds. It didn't seem like a cabin since the building was like 2 stories, and it seemed more like some sort of, I don't know. But then they had this retarded rule where you had to leave. In order to leave the cabin and go do stuff, you had to have a group of 5 people, but we could never get a group of 5 people to agree on anything. So whenever I would try to compromise, or whenever someone else would try to compromise, there'd always be that one little biscuit who would be just be like, no, I don't agree with the compromisation, I'm gonna go kill myself, which was also a very, very rude thing that this other child kept saying throughout the entire thing. This other child, I'm not gonna say his name, but he kept saying stuff like, oh, kill yourself, go to hell. And he was, I got mad at him for saying that, so if people stuck crap in my ears and he wouldn't stop saying that, I decided to stick crap in his ears while I was sleeping. And then for some reason, whenever I woke up, everyone was acting like it was such a big crime, even though people stuck crap in my ears while I was sleeping. So, that's fun. So, why is it so itchy here? So then, these other 2 kids are like, oh yeah, hey Jake, wanna go to this haunted cabin that's up to this hill? It'll be pretty saucy. And for some reason, whenever people ask me that kind of stuff, I'm just like, heck yeah. So we started climbing up the mountain, and we were supposed to have 5 people, but since no one else wanted to go because they were being all scaredy little babies, we just kind of went with 3 people. We broke the rules. So then we went up the little, it was like on top of this like mountainy boy. It was on top of a mountainy boy. So we went up there, and when we got there, it was pretty saucy. Even though it wasn't really haunted at all, because there were people there. They lied to me. There were just, we walked, like, there were just a bunch of cars there. So then, we went to the side of the, we tried to, like, climb into the cabin, but it was all patched up. He said, the child that was a grade ahead of me and this other kid said that he was there last year, and that it was haunted last year, and it was all broken down and stuff. So then we tried to go in through the door. There's a window at the door, and I saw this old guy just kind of standing there looking at me. He was like super pale and crap, so I'm just like, oh my, we better run. And then we ran away because we thought it was a figure of authority, but that guy was unnaturally pale. Maybe he was haunted, I will never know. So then Day 2! Okay, so now we're on to day 2. I went swimming, and then I got lost for the entire day until I eventually found my way back to my cabin. That's it. That's day 2. Day 3! Okay, so this one was pretty saucy. So, the food was especially good that day. We just kind of, I went to this cool little place thing, where we could do this thing called big wheel racing, and I did the big wheel racing, and it was really cool. So then I came back, and then there was this and then at like midnight we did this thing called like a silent disco, where we put on these headphones. I thought this was supposed to be an outdoorsy thing, but it was inside, and we were using lots of technology. I think summer camp is evolving. So we put on these headphones, and it was like this dance thing, and everyone was just doing like Orange Justice the entire time, or I like to call it the Roy Purdy dance because that's what it actually is. And for some reason, I kind of came up with my own little dance thing. Hold on, or no, I'm not gonna do it. It was like this, and it was pretty saucy. I call it the penguin dance. So then after that happened, it was that was day 3. So now there's day 4. Today I did the big wheel derby racing again, and then I also played oversized pool, and I'm undefeated at oversized pool. Well, I've only played against one person, but still, I'm still undefeated. So then I'm talking too fast for my brain to handle. So then I don't even remember what happened. Okay, so then we went and got ices or something. They're like they're like snow cone things. I don't know, and it was pretty saucy. And then we went back, and I went to bed, and then it was day 4 where we packed up and we left, and that's all that happened. And sprinkled in between all of that was like it was a Christian camp, so there was like Christian sermons and worship and stuff. And I learned lots of stuff, including the fact that I raped my dog is not a good, and that I should be dead right now. Just kidding, I didn't rape my dog. I'm just gonna ruin the joke right now. So then, that was it. That was the summer camp, and it was pretty saucy. I'm not gonna name it because it's like a thing in my state, and I'm not gonna give that away. But that's it. So it was pretty saucy. Have a nice rest of your lives. Goodbye.